Salam, I'm Umama. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be taking you guys along with me as I set intentions for the new year. We have a couple days left until 2022, so I wanted to take this time to really sit down and plan out what my goals are for the new year and what I hope to accomplish by the end of it. I already wrote down my reflections for 2021 and just my accomplishments in my notes app in my phone. Just wrote down a bunch of things that I'm proud of and things that I want to reflect on, and I'm aware of the things that I want to kind of accomplish already in 2022, but I will show you guys how I do that process of planning and setting those intentions for the different areas in my life, because it's something that has really helped me accomplish some of my big goals and dreams, and so thought that it might also help you. So I will take you guys along with me on that. Alright, so the first step in this process is, if you don't already have a vision, setting one. So writing out, what you picture your dream life would look like, what it would feel like, who you are as the best version of yourself, like what characteristics you have, who you're surrounding yourself with, what you have, where you live, things like that, what you're doing. So you want to think about all those different things and the different areas in your life, from your career, your spirituality, your relationships, things like that. And so you want to picture, in your mind, like what that would look like for you. And I found that writing this down helps me visualize it better, and I have it like written down in a journal, but I just wrote this over here to kind of help you guys get started. So even, opening up a new blank document and just, writing what comes to you when you ask yourself these questions. So once you're clear on your vision, then you can move on to create more specific intentions for this next year. Here I wrote down 2022, the year's things happen, inshallah, and I wrote down like my main priorities, intentions for the different parts of my life. So here I broke down the different areas in my life that I want to focus on in this next year. So things like content creation, because that's huge for me, and that's a passion, and it's also part of my career. This is general like life things. I have work down here as well, my health and my spirituality and self-improvement. So these are just the areas in my life that I want to really focus on this year. It's also based off of my vision for my dream life. These are the things that are, important for me. And so that's why I have them here. But for you, you want to really think about what those areas in your life are, like which ones are super important to you, the ones that you want to focus on. So just customize it to your life and your vision and what, you want to accomplish in this next year. And then what you want to do is really break it down into action items that you can take. And so right here under content creation, I put continue posting to TikTok and Instagram to grow channels. And then for life, general life stuff, I put buy a house and move in, because that's been a huge goal of mine based off of, my dreams and my overall vision. And so that is something that I really hope to accomplish this year. So I wrote that down under that section. And then for work, getting promoted is one of them. for my health, following a weekly dinner plan for easier and healthy meals. So you really want to break it down into small steps that you can take throughout the year. After you break down the different intentions that you have for the various areas in your life, you're going to want to choose a theme or one word to mark your intention for the new year. Last year, my word or theme for 2021 was create. I wanted to create content on social media and show up consistently. And so that is the word that I put down, one of the words that I put down in my vision board for last year. So think of a word, a theme that, you really want to focus on in this next year. Mine for this year, I think, is going to be consistency, because I want to remain consistent in the things that I've been doing, but also establish consistency in some new things. And with consistency comes, a confidence boost in the things that maybe you're not too familiar with. So that is something that I want to work on in this next year. But your word can literally be anything that you hope to accomplish or to reach or to feel, in the next year. So peace could be one of them, mindfulness, literally anything. So just think of what it is that you would really like to focus on and make that your theme for the year. And the third step in my process is to create a vision board for the new year. So last year I used Moodser to create my vision board that you see on my lock screen here. So I created that using this site. But this year, and it's a free site, so you can just go to moodser.com and create your own collage, and then you can save it as your screensaver or lock screen on your phone. This year I want to use this Canva template that I found, just because I like the style of it and the fact that you can kind of stack the photos on top of each other over here and the words and stuff. So I will be playing around with this. What I do is I go to Pinterest and I find, photos or quotes. This is my Pinterest, by the way. Quotes, photos that, resonate with the intentions that I set over here in the different areas of my life, and that also, align with my overall vision over here that I have. So this is the board that I created last year for my 2021 vision board. I just saved a bunch of different ideas in a secret board, and then I added them to the Moodser collage and then saved them to my lock screen. This process works for me because, I see my lock screen multiple times a day. And so what you focus on expands. And so really visualizing, what it is that you want in life and, just keeping that top of mind really helps you get there and really helps you, go for those dreams and go for those goals and really take those steps that you need to take in order to get there. So I will be browsing Pinterest to create a 2022 vision board, and then I will save those images and add them into a template here that I can then make my lock screen. And that will basically conclude my planning process for 2022. I just want to remind you guys that this has worked for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it will work for you. So just try it out, see if it does. If it doesn't, keep trying out new things and see what works for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.